各位记者朋友，大家下午好。
Good afternoon. Welcome to our press conference. First of all, an announcement. Member of the Political Bureau of the CPC Central Committee and Foreign Minister Wang Yi will chair the 5th China Central Asia Foreign Ministers meeting from November 30 to December the 1st in Chengdu, Sichuan. Kazakhstan's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Nurtlu, Kyrgyzstan's Foreign Minister Kulube, Tajikistan's Foreign Minister Sirojidin, and Turkmenistan's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Rashi, and Uzbekistan's Acting Foreign Minister Saidov will attend the meeting. It is reported that China and the U.S. released prisoners on both sides, and 3 U.S. citizens have returned to U.S. and also shared some details about the cases. Can you confirm and share more information? Through unremitting efforts of the Chinese government, 3 Chinese citizens have returned to the motherland safe and sound. This shows that we will never give up our compatriots at any time, and our motherland will always stand firm behind them. China always firmly opposes U.S. suppression and persecution against Chinese nationals out of political purposes, and we will continue taking on measures necessary to defend the legitimate and lawful rights and interests of Chinese nationals. A fugitive who has escaped to U.S. many years ago has been repatriated to China. This shows that there will be no safe haven forever for criminals. And the Chinese government will continue our efforts to repatriate fugitives and recover criminals' illegal proceeds until every fugitive is held accountable. The paper, you just announced that China will hold a foreign ministers meeting with Central Asian countries. Could you share the main agenda of the meeting? On the 5th China Central Asia Foreign Ministers meeting, the outcomes of the summit will be further implemented, and the preparation works for the second summit in Kazakhstan will be initiated. Among the foreign ministers, communication will be carried out relating to comprehensive advancement of our cooperation, the building of the Asian mechanism, and international and regional issues of mutual concern.
Was stop.
法新社赖清德将在夏威夷关岛转机，中方对其有何评论？
一个中国原则是
The One China principle is the basic norms governing international relations and the prevailing consensus of international community. The so-called diplomatic visit by the Lai-Ching authorities and their political manipulation to seek Taiwan independence and provocations will not succeed. This will not change the international consensus on One China principle or stop the historical trend for reunification. We firmly oppose such visits by the Taiwan authorities, and we oppose the U.S. support for any of such behaviors.
记者提问：美国国务院网站日前将赴华旅行提醒由3级降为2级。
Recently, the website of the U.S. Department of State downgraded the risks for travel to China. Do you have any comment? We noted this adjustment made by the U.S. side. We believe this is conducive to the normal exchange of personnel between the 2 countries. We always oppose creating chilling effect, and we hope the U.S. will provide more facilitation for the cultural and people-to-people exchange between the 2 countries.
下一个问题。
Just to clarify regarding
想澄清一下关于囚犯交换3名中国回到了3名中国人回到中国。
情况没有更多的信息。
I just share the information I have at hand, and I have nothing to add.
Was Xu Yanjun one?
徐彦君是否在这3人之间？你能否介绍这3人的姓名？
可以提供。
I have no more information to offer.
下一个问题。
Another question from the New York Times.
纽约时报关于在丹麦附近被拦截的中国船只有何评论？
最近几天我们多次介绍中方的立场，我想说的是，
Recently, we shared China's position on multiple occasions. I want to say that China is cooperating with relevant parties, and we are in communication with relevant parties. Next one, please.
谢谢发言人，他是
TASS, the New York Times reported that some American and European Union officials had proposed transferring nuclear weapons to Ukraine. Do you have any comments on that?
乌克兰危机引发的核风险。
We pay high attention to the nuclear risks in the Ukraine crisis, and we think a nuclear war should not be fought, and all parties should work to reduce strategic risks. They should work for de-escalation through consultation and dialogue, and exercise calm and restraint. Next one, please.
Question from AFP.
法新社国际法庭周3要求法官对缅甸军政府首领发布逮捕令，中方对此有何评论？
首先呢，若开邦问题有着非常复杂的历史。
First, the Rakhine State issue has very complex religious and national background. China is closely following the situation and think we need to exercise prudence in resolving the issue, and we'd like to play a constructive role. We think the ICC need to be just and fair and exercise its duty prudently, and to interpret the Rome Statute in accordance with its duty. And we don't think it has the jurisdiction to do so.
Times.
纽约时报大众昨天表示，大众和上汽将出售在新疆的合资企业，你对此有何评论？德国公司巴斯夫也正在出售新疆合资企业股权进行谈判，你对此有何评论？
你向有关企
I'd like to refer you to the company and the competent authorities for business cooperation. Let me say that some political forces have spread too many rumors and created too much disinformation about Xinjiang in the world. By concocting these lies, they are aiming to destabilize Xinjiang and hold back China's development and revitalization. What they are doing is to force decoupling unemployment and poverty on Xinjiang under the pretext of human rights. Such attempts will never succeed. Xinjiang now enjoys social stability, economic growth, ethnic solidarity, and harmony. The rights and interests of the people of all ethnic groups are well protected. China will continue to promote high-quality development, expand high-quality opening up, and share opportunities for foreign businesses that are investing and operating in China, including those from Germany. Next one, please. Any more questions?
青年报记者提问
Beijing Youth Daily, it's reported that Kurashina Anami, former Japanese ambassador to China, passed away from pneumonia on November 13. What is your comment? Mr. Kurashina Anami worked in diplomacy related to China. He served as Japanese ambassador to China from 2001 to 2006 and became a member of the 21st Century Committee for China-Japan Friendship after retirement, making positive contribution to China-Japan relations. We express condolences over his passing and sympathies to his family. The Chinese ambassador to Japan and the former Chinese ambassadors to Japan who worked with him have sent messages of condolences to his family. 纽约时报关于梁承运，他此前被关押，而据报道他现在被释放了，你对此有何评论？
谢谢。
I have no information to offer regarding this.
下一个问题。
Question from AFP.
法新社、路透社报道称，中方有可能在台湾附近进行军事演习，在赖清德访问太平洋地区之后不久，中方对此有何评论？
明了中方的
I just made clear China's position on the so-called visit by Lai Ching-te, and what you asked about is not related to foreign affairs. Next one, please.
还有其他问题吗？
Question from AFP.
法新社，德国公司大众昨天表示将出售新疆的合资企业，外交部对此有何进一步的评论？
问了同样的问题，我已经回。
I just replied to a similar question.
下一个问题。 还有其他问题吗？那好，今天的记者会到此结束。
That's all for today. Thank you for coming.